Hello, and welcome to Reserve Inspirations D&D. My name's Aaron, your Dungeon Master, and these are my friends and players. We have Mike playing Pinty Het, we have Lauren playing Holazar, we have Carrie playing Clinks, and we have Sarah playing Theo. Welcome one and all. I'm so glad you're all here to enjoy such a fantastic show we put on. Fantastic. But before we get into any kind of recaps today, I do have an announcement. And this announcement is as follows. Happy birthday, Lauren! Your birthday's in a few days, right? It's on what, a Friday? Or Saturday? Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday the 30th.
21.
Something, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm
21.
21.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
For the 40th year in a row.
Whoa! That could happen.
Gosh, suck it now.
So yes, happy birthday, Lauren. With that being said, I think I don't know if any other announcements besides don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Twitch channel. It's always appreciated.
Do it.
And yeah, we'll do a quick recap and get to the action. So last time the party made their way to Savern, one of the cities in Xi-Phyria, and they each had kind of a little task to complete. Pinty Het sold her glass and actually sold her elephant as well for a handsome profit, and got a new job, which they're about to head out on.
So productive.
Theo handed in the letter that they had been traveling with for over 300 miles. Clinks and Holly have successfully run away from their homeland and are now hiding out with some new friends in the city. Yeah, so pretty much at this point, after all this has been completed, you have gone to an inn. You're staying there for the evening. You did also find this giant golden egg, which currently is matte black, thanks to Holazar's prestidigitation spell, to kind of keep it low-key. And yeah, apparently this morning you will be kind of meeting Porter at the Western Gate. He's a representative of the Merchants Guild. He's going to be giving you the platinum necessary for the lumber purchase, as well as the carts and the horses that you need. And then early afternoon at the latest, he would like you to head out on that journey. So if you have any last minute things you want to complete in the city, you can. Otherwise, you can just head out early if you want. It's completely
I'm trying to get back early for that show.
But you all wake up in your respective rooms. I believe, Theo, you were in the room with the egg, and Clinks, you were sleeping under the bed.
Yes.
Holly and Pinty Het were in the other room, in your own separate beds, and the guard that was left with you to kind of keep watch over you to make sure that not only the civilians of the city are safe, because there's a half-orc and a goblin amongst your party, but also to keep you safe from said people who are scared and may try to kill you. Yeah, so there's actually been a couple of encounters where you had some people come up and they wanted to fight with you. So yeah,
That's life.
so you all wake up the next morning. Holazar, I need for you to make a roll for your chaotic boon.
Boom.
Double zeros again. 8.
Okay. Oh, when you said double zeros, I thought you rolled another 100. I was like,
No.
All right, 8.
So 8.
You feel your skin begin to sizzle for a second. Not in a painful way. It's almost just like a tingling sensation.
Feel the tingles and jingles.
And you feel as though if you were to be, splashed with acid, you might resist half of the damage coming your way.
It's a very specific. I was just going to say. Exactly
Every feeling Holazar gets so far has been very specific.
I'm like, oh, I don't like that.
Ooh, I feel resistant to acid.
Ooh. Oh, and last time everyone leveled up to level 3 after their long rest. So you're all level 3 now. So, let's you all wake up. You can wake up in any order, any time frame you'd like. But Bianca is posted outside your door, asleep in a chair. Yeah.
I want to step on you.
What would you like to do?
What time am I supposed to be at the gate to talk logistics?
He said sunrise.
I'd like to get up before sunrise
Sure.
and get over there early.
Okay. Anyone heading with Pinty Hat? I know that Porter said no one else had to be there, but
I am going to wake up no one. If they wake up and come with me,
okay.
perfectly fine. I'm not going to start that.
Mm-hmm.
I am not looking to get caught before I leave.
Right.
No.
Oh yeah, so we
city,
have
so-
anyone. The goblin and the half orc are on edge because everyone's kind of watching and whatnot. But Theo, you now have guards looking for you as well.
I've thieved things.
Yeah, you stole back the letter from
I
Kindred
wish I could
Spirit
just make a
Lycos.
copy and run, but I can't do that. That's smart.
Nope. All right, so we will start there. You were all Pinty Hat. You were waking up at the inn. We'll start with you then. What would you like to do?
I'll go downstairs.
Sure.
Or I'm assuming there were stairs. Were we upstairs?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll go to the owner, the guy, the gentleman
Yes.
that I talked to,
Yes.
and I would
They're
like
standing
to,
there at like 6'4", very very pale skin, almost albino like. He'll look way down at you. Morning.
I'd like to buy breakfast for me and my friends.
Ah yes. Yeah. Well, I believe there were 4 of you.
Yes.
All right. That will be
Well, I guess there was 5. I'll buy breakfast for the other guard too.
sure. That will be 1 silver for the food.
Perfect.
And you're like, oh, good, no math.
Yeah.
Are you heading out now, or are you just pre-ordering?
I am heading out. Well,
I
I'm
can
pre-ordering.
give you a bowl to go if you plan on returning.
That would actually be nice.
He'll turn to a large pot that's kind of over fire, and he'll scoop out this huge ladle of what looks like some type of porridge. He'll like drizzle a few different things on top, make it look and smell nice, and he'll hand that over to you as well.
Too hot.
Flick this over.
Okay, you'll catch it.
Thank you. I'm sure my friends will be down at some time.
Very well. When I see them, I will make sure to get the food to them.
She'll head out and start heading.
And
towards
as
the
you
gate.
do, the day is not like it was previously, where yesterday was bright and sunny and fairly warm. The temperature has gone down a few degrees. The skies are cloudy. At the moment there's a slight drizzle, and it's quite windy. You open the door, and your hat's almost comes blown off inside into the back of the building.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll immediately be like, I don't like this. Take the hat off and like stuff it in the bag.
So as you step out, looking to your right, you can see there's the west gate. Massive gate. There's guards all over, patrolling back and forth. There's a few sitting behind the gate, playing some cards at a table. What would you like to do? The streets are now busier than they were when you were heading to the inn. There's people starting to get carts out and start to head to the bazaar with them. People are starting to get ready for their day.
It was Porter I was meeting, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll look for him and his weirdness.
His bright colors.
Yes.
From where you are currently, you do not see him.
I'll just start making my way over to the gate while, I guess, drink. Did I get utensils with the bowl, or just?
He handed you a wooden bowl full of porridge, and there was a metal spoon with it as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just spooning.
Yeah.
And walking.
Spooning with a porter?
Yes.
Oh, so nice.
What are you doing in my hand?
As long as I'm the big spoon.
So Piney, you
Yeah.
make your way
I
outside.
never get to be the big spoon.
You make your way outside the gate.
Do I remember him saying that we were going to meet outside the gate?
I believe he said that. Yeah, because he's by the stables, because he's getting your carts and horses and
That's
stuff
right.
ready.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll head to the
Okay.
stables.
Perfect. So yeah, you head down there. You exit the gate. A couple of the guards kind of nod. One looks at you a little weird, this small person heading through. But yeah, they're not going to give you any hassle. They see halflings.
I'll just look up with the porridge coming out, just like keep walking and eating.
They'll just nod, look at you kind of odd. When you get to the outside of the gate, you kind of look to the left and the right, and to the left, you can see that there are a bunch of stables, kind of to the south. And yeah, you can see there are a couple horses being strapped up. It looks as though there's 2 horses being strapped to a cart, which is then attached to an additional cart. And you can see Porter, he's not doing any of the work. He's standing up, and if you could just make sure that this is fully attached, this is a very important order. We cannot have this, these carriages breaking along the way. Oh, Piety, that's how wonderful. You're a little early, but it is nice to see you here.
Always better to be early.
Of course. That is the way of the merchant, Well, I have here your horses. They should be fully prepared momentarily. And he kind of looks over at the stable hand boy who's strapping up the horses and whatnot. And he kind of, please come here. He'll lead you to the back of the first cart, which you can kind of wedge your way in to kind of look, and he'll point, see that chest there? That chest houses the funds for the lumber. Bring that to them, they'll give you the lumber. You return to me, and then I pay you.
Perfect.
Love it. Good. Any questions?
The city we're going to is Grimham, you said, correct?
Oh, yes, such a lovely city.
Where in the city is the, where we're going with this?
The lumberyard itself, it's actually, it's not in the town. It's on the outskirts. There are a bunch of farms to the southeast of the city. Kind of below and to the west, you'll see the lumber yards there.
Perfect.
And you'll be leaving when?
Most likely fairly soon after breakfast.
I love to hear that. You'll be a little early, which is great. Well, I'll leave you to it unless you have any other questions.
I think I have. Oh, who is the person I should be speaking to?
Oh, of course, yes. You're looking for Dreyfus Cordon.
What is the name? There is the name.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Of course. Now, please, when you return, you can bring the empty carts back to the stable and then just come see me at the Merchant's Guild. Don't forget to bring your friend Holly.
Oh, of course.
What?
I'm sure they'll be happy to see you.
Really?
Just walks away. Oh, I don't know.
Alright, perfect. You head back inside. What's everyone else doing? Have you woken up yet?
What time it is?
What time?
It is very early morning. The sun is just the sun is not. It's coming up, but it's mostly hidden by the clouds and the darkness in the sky.
Oh, if it's a dreary day, I'm probably still.
It's very dreary. Yes.
I'm probably still.
Okay. Clinks and Theo, you're in the same room with the egg.
It probably curled around that egg.
The egg is gold again. His Halzar is not there to be turning it matte black. So, yeah, bright gold.
You're like,
Wake
good thing the sun's not out because you really be like, oh yeah.
If it is bright, then I'll probably cover the gold the egg in a blanket.
Okay.
Eggs in a blanket. Ooh. Just to kind of, and,
Okay.
if Theo's not up, I'm gonna start poking. Wake up! Oi, it's time. Oi, wake up. Just like a bony finger, just
So Theo, yeah, you eventually wake up.
There's no getting out of that one.
Nope. Just bony finger.
Wait, I'm up.
Oh.
Between snoring. I'm up.
Good morning.
I'm just gonna sit like this.
Okay. Well, I'm not comfortable going anywhere by myself, especially here and in this city. So, I am hungry, and I need you to attend with me downstairs for food. Let's go.
Food?
Food.
Food.
And we should wake up Polazar as well. He can't be sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So I open the door and look out.
I don't want to
Yeah,
get
Bianca's
punched.
there. She is awake.
Okay.
She's sitting there, and Pinty Hat, you would have seen her on the way out. She was awake. She would have given you like a little bit of a nod
You have business.
on the way. Yeah, yeah. She looks tired. Like she didn't get much sleep that night. But Clinks, you notice that too as you walk out.
If only there was a bed that was open.
Okay, well, I think we go downstairs now.
Oh wait, you're waking me up?
Yeah.
Is
that okay with
Are you looking
Bianca?
to get breakfast?
Yes.
Very well. Let's go.
And we should wake up the Holazar as well.
Do we have to? Can we just let them sleep?
Boy, we all
They're-
need to eat.
They're
I
even
know.
they're even
fine.
worse if they haven't been fed.
Do you have like a rope you can tie to them to keep them with you?
That is terrible.
It is not though,
Just a
because if they
bad-
wander, think about it this way: if they wander off, and then some people look at them the wrong way and start to, what if they kill them? People could kill them.
Just
I'm
gonna
trying to
walk
keep them
behind
safe.
you
Mhm.
and make sure that you get where you go.
Just picturing Clinks tied to him with a rope and
Getting dragged.
Holly,
Just
Holly
jerk-
walking
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
around.
be that
Clinks is
mom
being
that's
dragged.
like dragging
this,
the
being
child with
dragged
a
with her
leash.
butt.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Like literally.
I can't allow it.
I'm gonna be super hard to wake up just because.
Okay. I go in the room and
Oh, Patty, did you lock the door behind you?
No.
Okay.
I'm sleeping so peacefully.
The only thing in there was that.
Yeah.
Wakey wakey. Time for uppies. Here we go. Wake up.
Ooh, what are we gonna do with it?
Yeah, we'll just leave it in the room for now. We'll talk to Pinty when she gets back. Holazar, wake up.
No.
Okay.
Oh, you sound like me.
Yeah. I lined up the old 5 fingers and I smack him across the back of the head.
Alright,
You just hear it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
The wake
go
up
and
was-
do it!
Good morning.
Ew.
Yes. Well, it is a beautiful day out.
Wait, do we have
Roll
windows?
the
There's a window. There's a window.
Oh, there's a window. So can I see outside?
Oh, yeah.
So it's a beautiful day out. And then I'm like, I look over to the window and then I'm like,
Gorgeous. But come up, time for food. We must prepare for today.
yeah, I'm just gonna like, get
It's
up.
at this point you both kind of see Bianca just step into the doorway.
Morning, baby!
Good morning. Are we ready? Get some breakfast?
Yes, yes. And if we head out, I'd like to. Do you have the room key?
Oh,
One of you would have it. Well, I'm assuming Piney
I
Head
don't
gave
know
it.
how long we're gonna be gone, but I'm gonna woof and make the egg be black again.
Okay, so you're gonna head into the other room and make it
Well, I
matte
mean,
black.
headed, but like as long as I'm close enough, whatever, yeah, from the door.
And lock the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
So egg matte black, blanket over it, door locked. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. The three of you and Bianca head downstairs, and as soon as you start walking down the stairs, you see that really tall gentleman kind of gathering up some bowls of porridge and whatnot and brings them over to a table. There's some breakfast here for you, already prepaid by your other friend.
Oh, family
He
breakfast.
puts out 4 bowls, and Bianca's like, oh,
Oh,
wow,
very nice.
thank you. I'll have to thank her when she gets here.
He comes in next to me.
Oh, yes.
I love that this is the reverse Kubrick. Like, I love her so much and she hates me.
She'll sit down, she'll put her helmet kind of next to her. And as she puts her shield down, Holazar, this is the first time you're noticing Bianca's arm is kind of like short and...
Oh, I didn't see that before.
You didn't
Right,
notice
I didn't
that
see
before, yeah.
Okay.
And
Because she's not carrying anything. She's just.
Yeah, she put her shield
holding
down.
porridge.
Usually she's holding the shield
Right.
with it, so it's completely covered and you don't
Yeah.
see. But yeah.
She's
She's got the bowl up and yeah.
I'm just gonna look and be like, do I say something? Do I not say something? And then I'm not gonna say anything, and then I'm gonna look at Clinks and be like, Psst.
I don't care. I'm just doing it.
Yeah, Clinks already knows. Like,
No,
she got
yeah,
the whole story
no.
from Bianca before,
I'm
so...
Hey,
I'm-
hey! Really obvious.
Yeah. And I'll be like,
What?
I'm gonna do this, and then be like, make like the
Oh,
little.
God.
I'll be like,
Clearly.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dad!
I think... Do you want to make stealth check? To see
Me?
if you're trying to... How stealthy you're being with this conversation?
7.
17 for Bianca. So as she's eating, she's like, yes, Holly, I was born this way. I'm fine.
In my head, I'm just gonna be hearing like Lady Gaga. I was born this way. She said, "What? Oh, I was born. I was born like this." I'm trying to think of what their response would be.
It's at this point, as you're thinking and you're having this conversation, that Pinty Het opens the door and kind of notices you guys at the table and probably starts heading that way. But continue if you'd like.
Oh, I'm just gonna be like, sorry, wasn't trying to be rude. Just making sure everything's good.
Yes, thank you. Everything's fine. Pinty Het, you get to the table at this point.
And I'm just gonna like, wow.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
Almost fine. What's wrong with your arm?
I don't know. Did you?
she
I
doesn't
don't.
say that.
I think you did notice it before. I believe you were the first one to notice it when you were first
that's
entering the city.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Immediately. Hi, what's wrong with your arm?
Look at that.
So, good morning, Pinty, and thank you for providing us breakfast.
Well, you are my employees. I figured I should feed you.
You are a good boss. Thank you. What are you doing for the day?
Yeah, you were up bright and early.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to make sure everything was ready for our trip.
Where are we going?
We're going to Grimham. We're supposed to be delivering the lumber, buying the lumber.
Delivering the
Delivering the
buying
money to buy the lumber.
Yeah.
And how long is our trip going to take?
How long is our trip going to take?
If I remember correctly, Porter said. Let me get my map up here. I believe it was a 2-day journey there and a 2-day journey back, so 4 days total.
4 days total.
Oh, yeah. Well,
What time do we leave?
Well, we can leave any time now.
Like
There,
say an hour from now?
Porter is hoping that we'll leave by early afternoon, but we can leave any time before then.
Like I could go by the university?
I think we have time
Real
for that.
quick like?
How far away was that?
It would probably be about a half hour's walk back into the center of the city.
Also,
Oh, we should go all the way around.
Well, I mean, or you could
We
take
could
the sea, or just cut
be an
through
idiot
backyard.
and walk right through backyards
Yeah.
and see
Get
what
it
happens.
so quick.
We know which way we're going. I
Yeah,
didn't
just
do
walk
so
along
great
the
with that
hill.
one.
Like the upper level.
Do we know that though?
Oh, that hill's very steep. That's not something you can just
No, I
easily...
meant like walk like
No, no,
along
not
the
up.
bottom.
along
Because
yeah, of
if
course,
we
yeah.
knew that when we went by it and went up the stairs to the thing, if we like knew that that was all one, like the same wall, like we could just
Right.
cut across.
uh,
Well, I'm saying we. Are we all going?
Oh god, are you all going to the university?
how's our college days? Oh no.
I'm doing keg stands. I have like a.
her
Yeah.
Well, I
monster.
clearly need an assistant.
And
I just
as well as
I don't want to sound rude, but I don't think
feel
the
like
two of you would be allowed in.
Me? I wasn't trying to go.
Maybe if you're
That
accompanied
might
by
be for the
myself, if
best.
you're trying to go, but
I'm like, rude. I'm just kidding.
I just said no offense.
Yeah, well, offense taken.
additionally, Pinty, you have funds to cover rooms and such. Perhaps while we're gone, we can rent a room to keep the art project inside of it. Then we don't have to take it with us. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure what to do with it.
We might want to discuss what we want to do with it for the future anyway.
Yes. Now is a perfect time.
Are you carefully choosing your words because you don't want to give too much away to me? Because I can walk away if you'd like.
That would be great.
Very well. And she'll go sit at the bar and start talking to the very pale gentleman.
Just watch her walk away then. Alright,
So yeah, now it's just the four of you at the table.
Well, I just want to know what he says. Then I'll just drop it. And...
Has everybody eaten all of their porridge?
Oh, I was done minutes ago.
I just want to make sure they're like, you're gonna eat that.
There's probably-
Just gonna-
Nope, done. already.
Bianca
Like,
probably has like a quarter bowl left, and she's already walked away. So.
like as
I'm gonna,
Pinky
like,
was coming in, I was done eating.
And then just take hers and like
Okay.
one bite and finish it.
Sure. Yeah. What's your?
Are we? You said you think this is a dragon egg?
Heard stories? I don't actually know, but I don't know.
He's got really good vibes.
If it is a dragon egg, do we want to leave it here though and come back in 4 days to a dragon?
Yes, it might born to someone else.
I don't know how dragons work.
Me neither.
All I know is my brothers were after it. My family, they probably wanted to bring it back. And I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. It was important for them to go out to the site and take it or try to. So it must be important.
What do we want to do with it?
Want to hug it.
What is our end game?
Hugging
It is warm.
it.
Besides hugging it.
Haven't thought past.
Is there like the temple or something that we can deposit it at? Somewhere safe?
I don't
Who,
know. I don't know how
oh,
I feel, but
the wardens. The wardens had said something, right?
The Twilight Wardens
The
of
Twilight
Brawrun.
Wardens, didn't they mention something on who it would go to?
They did mention that dragons, though now mythical,
Mhm.
were the domain of, or in the domain of Ares.
Aries. Okay.
you have to make new friends.
Perhaps there's someone in the city that can take this? Something with a relation to Aries?
Right. I
But how
I mean,
about for now we just leave it
yes,
here? You
but
pay for the room, no one's gonna go in the room.
Unless it's on fire.
Then you don't have to worry about that.
That's actually a good point.
just don't really know who to trust
How do we know it's
Yeah.
gonna come out?
with a dragon egg.
I think you have to sit on it, Holly.
What?
Yep.
I'm not
Seems
chicken.
logical.
Are you sure about that?
It
It seems pretty big to sit on.
I just look down and
We've
start
turned a
playing with
corner,
my
ladies
spoon.
and
I'm just
gentlemen.
well, right now it seems like our only options, perhaps, to leave it here or bring it with us. That's really what we're looking at. So, unless
There
anyone else
might
has
be room in the
something
cart. We have a double cart.
It's like 2 carts, yeah.
We have
So you're
2 carts.
decent size too, because you're picking up lumber. So
Yeah, it's for lumber, so they're fairly large.
Okay.
I think it would be safer around us and not in room by itself.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we had this talk.
Even though you're like, fuck off.
It's nice to have general consent. And I bring my plate up to the bar and put it there.
sure. Gal nod, take it, kind of toss it into the sink. Bianca's there. She's like,
Mhm.
"So was your private conversation over?
Yeah.
Can I get back to my meal?"
Yes, please.
Good. And she'll go over to.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were done with that.
Of course you were the one who ate it. Thank you. She'll just take the empty bowl and swipe it off the table and just go bring it over to the guy.
And then I'm gonna be like, you should probably buy another.
She ate most of it, didn't she?
She comes back.
Okay.
She comes back over. So when are you leaving?
I just need to. Just gonna go. The thing. Can I go ahead and read it?
Our art project is gonna come with us.
Okay. Great. But when are you leaving? Because I can't wait to be rid of you. And she looks at you, Halazar, when she says that.
Yeah,
And then,
Really?
then over at Theo. She kind of like looks back and forth between the two of you, and she's be rid of you. Doesn't seem to have any disdain for the other two. Clinks and Pinty Head.
Do I remember
First-
seeing the cartographer on the way here?
The shop from last night. Yeah, it was definitely dark and closed, but I would say with your
Like
your
right
passive
beside
perception,
you.
then absolutely, yeah, you would have seen the cartographer's building, and the sign said this way or that.
Of course it did.
That way.
That's what I was thinking too.
That's,
Yeah.
that's like the logo.
Question marks and
Yeah.
I think I should go buy a map from the cartographer. I think it might help on our journey.
I have a map. I pull out my map.
Isn't it like the worst map?
Oh, it's very crude and rudimentary.
Let's just look at the map. And
It
go,
looks like toddler scribble.
Yeah.
It's like,
But I like it. I
I'll,
like
I'll okay.
Can
And just start.
You're like, you do have a map.
Yeah.
And then you just turn.
So you're
Yeah,
like, hold on, before you
yeah.
leave. Can you just let me know what your plan is so that I can follow through?
So I want to go get a map.
Sure.
They want to go to the university.
And then you two are staying with me. We can go anywhere you'd like while they're doing that. But you must stay with me, please.
I shouldn't be too long at the cartographer.
Right, the brothel's right next
The
door.
brothel, which is called the Shaded Lantern.
Oh.
Oh.
Sounds classy.
What's the merkin policy there?
The what?
I'm just kidding. Okay.
What's the Merkin policy?
Okay.
Oh god.
I mean, yeah. What did we pass anything that we thought was cool?
I could just stay here. I could go get Kid Rock and Holly can
Oh
load
yes,
up.
we do have to go get your goat.
Get my goat.
Yes.
But that's at the stables where we're also going to be going. Oh yeah, so general plan. I guess while Pinty
Mm-hmm.
dipped, let her know the general, like 2 days out, 2 days we'll probably be back in the city for this mission, or
Oh, so I'm free for 4 days, is what you're saying.
about.
And then maybe if I happen to be at a different gate when you come back, I won't be assigned to you. How terrible would that
It
be?
was really nice meeting you as well.
Yes.
No, it was nice meeting you.
Thank
She-
She does like the look and then she's like only like. "It was nice
I'm
meeting
just gonna
you."
use thaumaturgy to in the background make the noise. Burr, burr, burr.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just stay with I'll stay with Bianca for now.
Okay.
Just stay put.
Holly?
How long do we think until we're leaving? Did we decide?
I believe it was late morning is when they wanted you to go. And Pinty had said that it would probably be like mid-morning when you'd leave. So like if everyone did one thing and then came back to the inn, like you'd probably leave right after that.
No.
Oh, I more meant like how much time did I think I had?
Probably like an hour or two, a couple hours.
Ah.
Wait. Before you go, give me the key to the room.
Do I recall walking by that blacksmith that was closed?
Yes. That is the place that caught your eye the most when you walked by,
Then
just because of your background.
Then I would want to maybe go look over there. That wasn't the one though that I walked by that girl in the beginning. No, that was a different
No,
one.
that was
Different
to the
one.
south of the it was to the south of the city.
Yeah, no, I would want to probably go check that out.
Okay. So if that's the case, then Bianca's gonna look to you, Clinks, and be like, "Well, if Holly would like to go to the blacksmith, then we should probably accompany."
Great. I'm just gonna give the key to Clinks and start running.
All right, so you're running to the university.
Always running like an idiot.
Just through people's yards again behind the brothel.
Onward!
Pinty Hat, you're going to the cartographer.
Can I glow while I'm running through there?
Glow? I don't know. Can you glow?
No, probably not. No.
Quick stop.
Quick stop at the brothel. Then
Walk by.
Real quick.
Are you leaving? Are you leaving the egg in the room while you head to the blacksmith?
Yeah, I'm
With the
staying.
key.
Yep, I have the key. I'm staying at the inn.
Very well. So you all leave the egg there, and
Nope.
you will head.
No, she's not
Clinks is
going.
staying at the end.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She's staying with the egg.
I got it. I'm there. You're there, the egg, and Bianca is so excited for this.
Why?
A
That was
one-on-one.
sarcasm.
Oh, to hang out with me alone.
Yeah, just the two of you. Any conversation
Make it
you'd
a
like
good
to
try.
have with Bianca while you're heading to the blacksmith? I'm just gonna put everyone in their respective places.
I really want to be like, bitch, why do you hate me? I'm kidding. Hold on, I'm just gonna move so I can see my peeps.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm probably gonna check in with
Right
her about
through
the
the
porter
yard.
guy.
Still
I'm gonna check
nobody
in.
hot in the
Are
backyard.
you going to check in with Porter?
No, I'm gonna check in with Bianca about
Oh, sure, yeah.
Porter.
So yeah, go ahead.
So like while we're walking, I know that she's clearly just annoyed with me. Well, actually, do I? Probably not.
Make an insight check.
Are you worried about?
No, I don't know.
No.
I don't know that she's annoyed with me. So I guess while we're walking, she's obviously not gonna initiate conversation with me, so I'm gonna willfully engage
Okay.
and be like, so how well do you know this Porter guy?
I don't know him personally, but he's well known throughout the city. He's right below Karen. She's head of the Merchants Guild, so I would say he's fairly well known.
So like, he definitely seems interested.
Oh, he definitely does. I could tell.
So we think that's like a good idea for me.
He's very influential in the city. That's up to you.
Okay.
It could be, honestly, for you as a half orc, it could be beneficial to make friends in the higher echelon of the city.
Is he actually going to still be here when I get back in 4 days, or is he real flighty?
Well, he lives here and works at the guild, so I'm assuming he'll still be here.
No, I meant like interested in me.
Oh, I don't know, but he seemed like you are quite exotic to him. I feel like you would be an interest for at least some time.
He was the one that had that like necklace on. No, that wasn't him.
He did have a necklace, I believe.
Didn't I check it out?
I think so.
Oh, that was him. Okay, I just couldn't remember that. I am.
Oh yes, he did have a necklace with the symbol of Hermes on it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which I didn't know what that was. But.
Yeah.
I will, because I have my little satchel that has all sorts of like jewelry and things.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull out. What do I want to pull out? Perhaps a bracelet of sorts.
Sure.
And I'm going to hand it to Bianca.
Just gonna look at it. Where did you get this?
I made it, duh.
You made this?
Yeah.
And she's gonna look it over. This is finely crafted. You have
Yeah.
talent.
Oh, I'm so surprised.
I know. That's why we're going to the blacksmith. I'm gonna be like,
Well, do you really want to go to the blacksmith? I can take you to the jeweler's shop.
oh, I passed that right when we first came
Yeah.
in, so I saw that.
Not when you
What-
first came in. It was up in the upper echelon.
in the upper area.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, that sounds great. Anyway, I was giving you this bracelet because can you give it to Porter and then maybe, tell him to wear it and think of me while I'm gone?
Make a persuasion check.
Well, I don't know. He could be. The second I leave, he could just be turning his eye to some other person. What am I making? A what?
Persuasion.
A 10.
And what do I get out of this? You're gonna make me walk all the way there.
No, I mean, after I leave, girl, like, I don't know what you're doing for the next 4 days.
Working and enjoying my own life.
Is she wearing any
Jewelry?
or anything?
Make a perception check.
8.
Great.
You look her up and down, and you don't see any jewelry that's visible. You don't know if there's anything under, like her tabard and armor and stuff, but she doesn't, or sleeves. But besides that, she doesn't have any rings on or any like facial piercings, ear piercings, nothing like that.
Well, I could make something for you, or I don't know. Do you even wear jewelry? I'm just gonna be like visibly like looking everywhere.
I, in fact, do wear jewelry, just not when I'm working.
Oh, so like, what are you into?
Well,
And then I'm just gonna be rummaging through my.
This
She's gonna be rummaging through my
she's
bag.
holding the bracelet that you handed
Yeah.
her. She's like, this is, if you have anything similar to this is pretty nice.
Do I?
I think you had a couple of like each
I think
thing.
a couple
Yeah.
of each thing. So yeah, I'm sure I'll just pull something similar out, I guess, and then I will hand her the other one and be like, I guess you can pick whichever one you want. You can have the other one.
Oh, thank you. Give me a general charisma check. I want to see how she's feeling about you at the moment.
Oh, a spark's gonna fly.
Say, I'm making out with everybody. Come on, Jesus
Nothing
Christ.
but fives.
Shit.
Yeah. She's like, well, thank you. I will bring one of these bracelets to him. Sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna wait and follow. Like,
Okay.
that's it.
So you're not heading to the blacksmith. You're just going to the jeweler's shop.
Apparently, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So the two of you begin to head in that direction. Theo. Actually, Pinty Hat, you would have gotten to the cartographer before Theo got to the university.
Yeah, I know. Just-
I am
So
hauling ass.
yeah, Pinty Hat, you are at this cartographer's shop. You head inside. There, as you step in, there's a very, very old woman. She's got like a white bun on the top of her head, and just over the years, she's definitely shrunk in her old age, and she's just all like hobbly, looking over these maps.
She's as tall as me.
She's taller for sure.
Wow.
She's probably about 4.5 feet with her hunch, and
Not
she's
much.
kind of like hunched over with
Well, yeah.
an oil lantern, and you can see her kind of like scribbling. She's got these big glasses on, and she's like scribbling on a map of some sort.
Excuse
When you
me.
enter. Oh yes, hello.
Hi, I am in need of a cartographer.
That's me, Beatrix Hollowell, and she'll like a shaky hand will reach out.
Just grab it like it was anyone else's and shake it.
Oh. You hear like
All of her bones immediately shut.
Are you a child? He's like looking at you because you're so short.
Oh no, I'm just short.
Oh, well, so am I. So am I. Where are you headed?
I'm headed to
Grimham.
Grimham.
Oh, yes, I have been there. I have been there. And she'll turn and she'll start like shuffling through some rolled up parchments. Grimham. Are you looking for a map of Grimham itself or to get to Grimham?
I think just to get there.
Oh, very well. She'll turn and continue to. It takes some time. She's like digging through all kinds of different scrolls.
Waiting so patiently.
Eventually, she pulls one out. I found it here. And she'll kind of bring it over and she'll sprawl it out for you. You can see Savern on the map. You can see Grimham far off to the west, and you can see a trail. There is an inn that's about halfway. So after your first day's journey, you should be able to rest comfortably there. And you can see that the road that leads to that inn also stretches to the north and then heads to other villages and cities and towns and
What
whatnot.
is the inn?
The inn is, I'll give you one moment. I do have that up here. It is the Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
I have also eaten there. It's quite delicious.
Oh, well, that's fantastic.
I recommend the cheese roll. Would you like me to write that on the map?
Please
The
do write
cheese roll?
on the map.
That's what she's writing.
How do you
I don't
not write
think that'll be
cheese roll?
necessary.
Oh, all right. This map is 1 gold piece, please. Hey, think about it. They have to travel around, learn the land. Every map they make, they have to do it by hand. It's an expensive process.
Hey, this is
Toss
a
rituals.
person who bought and sold an elephant at some point.
Yeah.
So I don't,
So yeah, she'll take
I don't
the
mean to judge.
Thank
Sorry.
you kindly. If you need any additional maps, please stop by this way or that.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you. And yeah, you can head out. Theo, you make your way to the university.
Right.
You can the beautiful marble steps. There are little mini statues throughout of Athena, the goddess of like wisdom and whatnot. And yeah, you head to the entrance area, and there is someone kind of like a secretary almost, a young girl. She's like, "Oh, hello. Can I help you? Are you looking to enroll in the college?"
No, well, more like being advised.
Oh, okay. Are you looking to speak to one of the professors?
Possibly, yes. That would be great.
Any particular study?
Languages.
Ah, okay. We have two. I will see if either are available. Please have a seat, and she'll point you to like a lounge area to.
Excellent.
Yeah, she'll step away, and she's gone for a bit. So, is there anything that you want to do in the time that you're kind of sitting in the lounge? In the university, there's different pictures.
Make weird noises and see how they echo.
Okay. It's a pretty big foyer, so yeah, it definitely echoes a little bit. You see some paintings of different figureheads that you would guess are probably either professors or maybe founders of the university, something along those lines. And yeah, there's a table. There's a couple different scrolls for like reading and whatnot around, and yeah.
I'll obviously just wander around.
Sure. Looking at the plant leaves, just
Yep.
in the corner. Eventually, she comes back and she's like, "There is a professor. He is currently busy. He is teaching a class, but he will be available afternoon."
It's not. I'll be gone.
Oh, sorry.
Well, can I make an appointment?
Of course, yes. When would you like to see him?
So they said, maybe they said 2 and then 2, so maybe 4.
4
Days.
hours? Days?
Yeah,
4 days from
days.
now? 4 days? Sure.
They
Of
said 2
course that.
and then maybe
It'll probably be 4 days.
minutes,
Months.
hours.
Listen,
Maybe
even
5.
Forrest Gump was charming. This is why.
So I'm going to set the appointment. Would you like a morning, afternoon, evening appointment?
This is a lot of questions.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's an appointment, so we need kind of a specific time for the professor to meet you.
Right. Afternoon.
4 days from now, in the afternoon, you'll be meeting with Professor Marcus Zillenweld.
Can you write?
Of course, and she'll take some parchment. She'll write that it's Marcus Markus and Zillenweld Zillenweld. Zillenweld. And I'm sure that he would be able to assist you.
Is there like a library?
There is, yes. If you exit the university, that's up the steps to the next level of the city.
Sounds like a lot of work for not the amount of time I have. I'm trying to calculate that in my head.
Yeah, it might be it might not be great to head up that way. Yeah. Well, it's up to you. It's up to
So
you.
I'll look at that way, kind of whine out loud for a little bit, like, and just go back to meet my friend.
All right. Are you rushing through all the buildings, or are you heading down the road?
I guess I'll just briskly walk back on the road like a normal.
Sure.
I've been defeated. Nobody answered my question.
Yeah, so you start to head to the southeast, and it's not long until you see Bianca and Holazar heading in your direction. And And Bianca looks to you, Holzar, and she's like, Is that your friend Theo?
I'm just gonna yell.
I take it I heard that.
Yeah.
What? Oh no. Wait. I have to get hidden.
All right.
Why exactly do you need to be hidden?
No, it's nothing. It's not.
You keep saying that, but
Nope.
then you keep saying weird, suspicious things. So I'm confused.
Nothing. Just weird, suspicious things.
Listen, I worked really hard for something, and then somebody didn't thank me for it, and I was mad.
Well, sometimes tasks you complete are thankless jobs.
Present company excluded.
I make a charisma check because she might actually smile at that.
It's still a 9.
Okay. She is gonna smile, but it's more of like a sarcastic smile. Like, Well, are you headed back to the group? Because we're stopping at the jeweler's right up the steps here.
You know you want to go with us.
You don't have to.
Wait, where's the... Wait, I can't go across all of that.
I don't believe. Let me see. The jeweler's is right there, and the
Like right at the top
library.
of the
the
stairs.
library's
Like
a little bit
behind
more of
the-
a hike. Yeah, it's behind the Pantheon de Zeus and whatnot.
Am I that idiot?
Roll for it.
Probably. No.
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 I would say that it probably took Bianca and Holazar almost an hour to get to where you are now, walking.
Great. We're gonna get back. That puppy and gone for a second.
Wait, so it took me an hour to get.
It didn't
to the
take you an
university?
hour. It took you
Oh.
probably because you were in the university, chatting and waiting and whatever for a bit, which
Right.
gave them the
Any
extra time to get
earthly-
around.
Concept of what time it is.
It's difficult to tell honestly because of the
it's
weather
dreary.
out. It's dreary. You think you've been up for a couple hours at this point.
All right, now I'm feeling kind of guilty. I really want to get back to that egg, but I.
Well, if we're gonna keep time, we should probably head now. So if you're heading back, great. Let them know we might be a few minutes late, but we're gonna try to speed this up.
Excellent.
Very well. Come, Holly.
What my dog? I'm gonna look at Theo and be like, what do you think she is?
Yeah, and the two of you start walking. Theo, you're
I
heading back.
just kind of go.
I love how Bianca's with like the two people she can't stand right now.
Dude, I gave that bitch a bracelet.
Yeah. And you also gave her an entire day and night of hell. So. All right. Perfect.
Not that I think I did. I think she's fantastic.
Clinks, what are you doing in the room? Just hanging out?
Yeah, probably sitting next to the egg, kind of touching it,
Yeah,
And,
it's
like,
nice and
Tucking it,
warm,
hugging
yeah.
it.
trying to get a sense on it, and
Sitting
maybe
on-
see, do I hear anything inside?
I'm
of
trying to
it?
be weird.
Give me a
Knocking.
perception check.
Let me just check this out.
Perception.
I mean, that was kind of interference, but
And
Yeah, +4.
plus 12.
12. Okay. You kind of press your ear to the egg. You're listening.
With a cup? I'm kidding.
And you don't hear anything necessarily inside. But as your face is close to it, no, it's nothing bad.
Oh.
As your face is close to it, you kind of notice that the side of the egg that's closest to the fireplace is kind of glowing a bit.
I'm not there. Don't
It
worry.
like me the
And no one else is there, so.
fireplace.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It's
each room
react-
has like a little fireplace for
So
warmth and
it's
whatnot.
reacting to
Oh, you're
the.
gonna.
It seems to be reacting to the fire.
No. I kind of take the fire poker and spread out the embers so it dies down.
Okay. So the fire goes out?
Yeah, just to like lower the fire.
Sure. Sure. So
Yeah.
yeah, you kind of scrape all the embers apart. You kind of
Yeah.
keep them away from each
And then
other.
look at it.
It does start to, the glow that was starting to
Hmm.
emanate a little bit of a glow fades away.
Okay. That you just jot that down in the old brain piece.
Sure.
That might be useful for sometimes later. And I guess I'll go downstairs.
Sure.
And talk, just to chat it up with the barkeep that brought breakfast and doesn't seem to have too much of a problem with us.
You're giving
He
him money.
seems fine.
He
He's
seems
like,
fine.
okay.
The other people in the bar are just eyeing you like, what the fuck is a goblin?
Just
Yeah,
Like, just
doing
kinda-
in our...
popping it up and
You can see a couple times, like, people are eyeing you, and the barkeep will look at them sternly, like, don't even try it in here. And then
Yeah.
they'll turn back to their food. So,
what's their name?
oh boy, did I give... No? Alright.
I don't
We never,
think
we
so.
never got it.
I'd want to get this person's name because they seem to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Fordette.
For that. Nice to meet you. Thank you for
I won't forget. Haha.
Fordette.
for FORDET.
Apologize to everyone.
Two T's, but yeah. Fordette, yeah.
Okay. I thank you for your hospitality here, especially.
You say so like you're like thank you, but like
I don't know.
That's how she
I
always
know,
talks.
I know. You're just like thank you so much.
I am
for
not
all of you."
charismatic.
No.
And I appreciate it.
Well, if you're a patron here, you know, you're under my watch.
Oh, okay.
And he's huge. Like, he's 6'4". He's bigger than Holly.
Oh. Okay, no.
Oh.
Well.
Is there a Mrs. Ford in it? No. And I think that would casually mentioning, I've seen a lot of like structures to different beings.
Oh, yes, the gods, yes.
Yes. Do all the cities have stuff like this, or certain cities only have certain ones? Like what? I don't really understand much here.
Well, you know, when it comes to the gods, certain cities and towns and whatnot rely more on different gods. Like, if you're a farming town, you may rely more on Demeter. And you may need her to bless your fields and produce your crops and whatnot. If you are more of a warring nation, you may look to Athena or Ares for battle strategy or wartime tactics. If you are a merchant, you're probably worshipping Hermes.
Mhm.
Everyone worships Zeus.
Praise Zeus.
Smooth.
Really smooth.
There are a few other temples in the city here.
I don't know why they got
Yeah.
It really depends. If the dwarves, I know that they worship Hephaestus very strongly. That's their main deity. They do a lot of crafting with metals and the forge. So
Yes,
Hephaestus is their main deity.
Oh. Now, where would Ares, this being, where will we find temples to that?
Ooh, Ares. I don't believe there's one in Sabarin.
You hear everything around here.
It's right. That's
Okay.
right. I believe. Let me look at my world map here. If I can find it. There we go. I believe the closest temple to Ares would probably be toward the north in the town of Pelego.
Lego. It just sounded.
They're currently at odds with the northern continent, and there's a bit of a battle happening from time to time. Possible you'd find one there. It's a good chance.
What's the vibe check for that?
The vibe check.
Gotta move.
What? If they're in war, would they be welcoming to traveling people or?
Well, they're at the war with the North.
Yeah.
Foreigners, I don't see why that would be an issue. Goblin, however, I don't know. There are other goblin tribes up north too. Both on the western side by the jungle, and on the eastern side by the mountains. So.
Means nothing to me.
Good to know. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay.
My pleasure.
Thanks, and I've seen
And
money.
he kind of, as you're like getting ready to head out, he's like, and keep this up, and he puts your hood up and like kind of tightens it. It's like, keep yourself safe. He keeps it up, like He
okay. I know.
like pulls it down further so that you can't be seen as easily.
Yeah. Thank you. And I
Give a little pat on the head.
I take a copper and just like put it on the table. Like I've seen people do this.
He'll just one finger draw it toward him. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And I go back up to the room.
Okay. Halzar, you head to. Are you doing anything else, Pinty Head, before? Or are you just heading to get ready for your?
Probably heading back to the inn to
Perfect.
waiting for everyone else to get back.
Holly, you and Bianca make your way to the
Yeah, we are.
the jeweler, and yeah, you head inside. It is a beautiful building, and as you start to head up the steps, the guards kind of stop you. They see Bianca. She kind of nods, and they'll let her through with you as your escort.
Thanks, Phoebe.
And she'll nod to you. Yeah, and she'll bring you up to the jeweler. You head inside. There is the person at the counter, immaculate, like this chocolate brown hair, kind of pulled up in like this weird little like I don't know, like a design kind of over the head, and then pulled into a braid in the back.
Okay.
This beautiful blue gown, and she's like, well, let me find the jeweler's shop name here real quick. Welcome to the Golden Goose.
Oh, that's right.
What are your interests today?
What is the inside of this place? Like, am I just like wowed? Like,
You are. There are beautiful wooden, and this is like a cedar wooden shelves that have different displays, and like the busts and whatnot that show a necklace or all the displaying all the different bracelets and rings and everything. You see just all kinds of different jewelry. There's a section off to the back of the building that looks like it's a kind of a shop where they do all of their work and their construction of the jewelry and whatnot.
Does it look like people are working in it right now?
It does look like there's one person over there that's kind of working with some lantern light.
Okay, well, it's probably a lot to look at. So, yeah, I'm probably just gonna be kind of like overwhelmed looking at because I think like I was making jewelry, but like we didn't have anything like this that like would have been
right,
like everything kind of together.
Yeah.
So I'm probably just
you essentially like the leaders of the clan would come to you and be like, I want this
like
made,
I
and then
was
you
like
would make
commissioned
it.
to
Yeah,
make
exactly.
things. I wasn't like seeing this much at once.
Right.
Like, other
You
than
had-
my own work.
You
So,
had
like,
some like generic basic things prepared if someone wanted them, like the stuff that you stole, but most of the stuff was commissioned work.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'm gonna just not like ignore her on purpose, but I'm just gonna like smile and then kind of like be looking like I'm assuming at all the stuff. I'm assuming this is like super well crafted things that like
Yes.
I'm gonna be just like bedazzled by like how these things are made,
Yes.
what they look like, whatever.
All different types and styles and colors of gems embedded into all the jewelry, precious metals, platinum, silver, gold, all that kind of stuff.
I will. What am I gonna do? I'm trying to think if there's something specific I'm looking for. Are there any like crazy like gems or things I've like never even seen that like I would want to like inquire
There's
about?
one that kind of piques your interest. It's kind of an orangey brown gem with a black spot in the middle, a tiger's eye.
Okay.
It's nothing you've ever seen. It's not like an expensive gem. You don't know that, but it's something that you've never really seen.
Really cool.
So.
I mean, I obviously know what that is. So, yeah, I will look at that. I'm gonna kind of just and be like, can I like touch things like behind glass? Like I can touch it or like.
There's
the things that are on
there's
display,
no
like,
glass.
this is
They're
not
on
what
display. What you didn't notice as you walked in was on either side of the door on the inside there are 2 personal guards. They're not in the Sovereign Guard uniforms, but they do have like blue tabards and they're there with swords and shields ready for any kind of
I'm not trying to like mess with anything. I just like wanted to touch it and look at it, so I didn't know if it was like encased and like I couldn't even do that or it's like out and about.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I'll be wowed by this actually very cheap rock, and just because it's something I've never seen before. So I'm like, oh my god, can I touch this? And because I just want to like look at like how it changes in the light and stuff like
You
that.
certainly may. Just be very careful.
What is
please.
it? It's a necklace. What is it?
With the tiger eye, it's a necklace that has like a pendant with the tiger's eye embedded like right into the center of it, so it kind of dangles on the pendant.
Okay. I'm assuming all of the things in this store like have prices on them. They don't have prices on them.
They don't have prices on them. You'd have to ask.
No, I just didn't know like if picking it up I would look at it and then be like, oh, this actually is expensive, kind of thing, or if I'm gonna I'm gonna look at this. I'm just gonna be like, oh, that's so cool, whatever. Like I'll check it out for a few minutes, and then I will look towards the person that's like working on the stuff. Like, can I see them through a thing? Is it like an open?
So it's kind of like one of those kitchens where it's got like that open area that leads to the dining room. Like you can't walk through it, but you can pass things through.
Okay.
You can kind of see their head hunched over in this back room, kind of working on
but
stuff.
I can't see like what they're working on or like tools or whatever.
No.
How close can I get to that area?
It's the counter and then some space and
So
then the
it's
wall.
behind,
It's behind. You can't really just walk over there.
Do they appear to have any loose, like gems or like open, like ring settings and stuff, like things that I could buy that like I could still work on, like
Out
not a
front,
totally
you don't
completed
see
piece.
any.
I don't see
You can
anything
ask.
that isn't a completed piece.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any like gems for sale or open pieces of jewelry that aren't completed? I do this myself.
Oh, do you? And she kind of like looks you up and down with the tusks and everything. She's like, oh, interesting. What type of jewelry do you produce? And she kind of like eyes the guards.
I was like, B, show her the bracelets.
She'll pull out the 2 bracelets and hold them like. And she's like, the other woman will take, oh, this is quite good craftsmanship. Hold on a moment. And she'll go to the back. And this older man comes out. He's got kind of a larger hooked nose, a little wiry, kind of like poofy white hair in all directions.
Okay.
Hello. I heard that you make jewelry.
Yeah.
Oh. It's quite good craftsmanship.
Thanks. It's kind of my job, or was my job.
Is it now? Well, we're in need of an apprentice here.
I'm gonna look at B like.
And she's gonna be like, we'd have to put you through a few tests to see if you can make this quality of jewelry, but if so, that's a good job. have to change your outfit a bit, though.
I'm gonna be like, what, like this? And then I'll just snap it to like, what? Wait, what is he wearing?
He's got like just a blue. Pretty much the color theme in here is like a blue, like a royal.
Alright, so I'll just like poof my entire outfit to like match what the two of them are wearing.
Well, when I said you needed to change your outfit, I didn't mean the color. I just meant like it needs to cover more of you than just your shoulder and.
Like the sash,
Yeah.
just like basically naked. Oh, I forgot about that. I'll be like, oh, and then I'll try to like widen the cloth. Like, obviously nothing's gonna happen because it's like 6 inches. Like, why does it? Well, I kind of have this thing I have to do for a few days, so I could maybe come back when, you know, we return to town.
Make a persuasion check. See how he feels about that.
24.
24. Yes, very well. Come see me when you return, and I'll see what I can do for you.
What do I have on myself for tools? Just like regular tools?
Yeah, your regular jeweler's tools.
I'm just trying to think on like if on this 4 days journey if I want to like tinker with crap. I should. Well, grumpy about it. Yeah, I guess I will. Wait, when I asked about the thing if they had loose things, she said yes, but then she just called him out, so I didn't actually see anything. But
No, because all of the materials and whatnot
like
are in the
out
back.
in the back.
Yeah.
Is there anything you have that's like partially finished that I could maybe work on while I'm away?
I think I have a few things. That could be a test.
Yeah. Like that wasn't what I was thinking, but I'm like, sounds
He'll
good.
gather up a couple different pieces of jewelry that have been pre-made, like the necklaces themselves and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
A few different gems, a few different like pendant pieces and whatnot, and he'll give. Now we'll come find you if you don't return with these.
I'll look at Bianca like, I'm like, yeah, you can just ask her. Even though she wants nothing to do with me,
Yeah,
you leave.
You definitely, if you didn't roll that high, you would not have been able to just get these things. But he's like,
I'm like, well, wait, I'm assuming Skyvison knows like, who the porter guy is because he's like this.
you don't know.
I'll be like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I mean, we definitely have to come back. I have a few engagements with Porter I'm looking to do when I return.
Oh, Porter Frankenstein, yes, I know him well. I see him, he's over by the Merchants Guild, no?
Yeah, we have a standing date.
Oh, yes.
Standing date.
Very well, very well. So I'll see you in 4 days' time, then. You just have like a bag of things.
I'm gonna just double check my tools like in front of him to make sure that like I have all the things that I need. Like, you think I'll be good with this?
I'm surprised you were able to do such good craftsmanship with such crude tools. Here, let me provide you with these. And he'll grab a jeweler's kit and he'll give you one.
I'm assuming
If
it's
you
obviously
decide.
everything I have, yeah.
If you decide to not take the position, or if we decide your jewelry is not well crafted enough, we will ask for that back.
Oh, no doubt.
Very well.
Oh, I think you didn't agree to give it back.
Yeah.
You just agreed that he would ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bianca looks to you. Is that all? It's getting late. You're probably going to have to leave soon.
Oh, yeah. We better go.
All right, let's go. I'll see you soon.
Sure thing.
And you think that the only reason that he was he so quickly agreed to this was because he's almost blind and could not see what you look like.
Oh, okay. Great.
He's like clearly when he's in the back, he's got like
Yeah, he's got the big,
like those
yeah.
like multiple lens
like
glasses.
the super, like, magnifying whatever's.
you're a little late getting there, but everyone congregates at the west gate to prepare to head out for your journey to Grimham, which we will pick up with next week. Yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. We got level 3 characters. Can't wait to see how they use their abilities. Hopefully next time, possibly a little later.
I'm gonna waste all my time making them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see you next week.
Bye.